Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank. Now that we're all working from home, we're doing quarantine, we're away from people, we need something to do noise cancellation, not to hear the sounds behind you, your kids, your dogs, or people running around. Maybe we're going to take a look at this microphone, a headset. It's a combination, and we're gonna see how well it works because it says 100% voice activation, noise cancellation headset. So voice cancellation, that's what I'm looking for. Now, voice activation, we're going to take a look at some features because you can do a couple of things with it, and we're going to see what you can do with this. Now, this is not a plug-in; it's a Bluetooth wireless feature. You do need to charge it, and we're going to see how much it can retain. Up to 24 hours, it says talk time, but including the time that you leave it on, it has an off feature that automatically turns off to save you some of the battery. Block out 96% of the background noise. It says fully hands-free voice activation. uh like how it looks, but it's only one side. It's not a stereo system. It's only for one side. So we're gonna take a look at it, and we're gonna test it out and see what you get when you get something like this. So let's go ahead and open it up. First of all, it's a little heavy duty. It's a one side, like I said, one side. Headrest is for your ear rest and headrest, and that's about it. I mean, it has these functions, and we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna open it up. Now they do give you extra foams in here, instructions how to sync it up. So let's take a look at it now. Compared to it right now, you do have that pleather. It's a little pleather system in here, and this feels very comfortable. Now, if it gets too hot, or you're sweating too much, or you're on the phone too long, you want to maybe change it to this one. You can do that. You could buy changes these two, and to make changes, it's not that hard. There's actually, it pops out through the back, if you guys notice here. We're not going to remove it for testing purposes. Of course, they give you the charger itself, and the charger itself is a Type C. It's a micro USB, and then they give you another extra foam for the actual mouthpiece in case you lose this one, because this one does get lost a lot. And they give you it's a little thinner too, and more aerodynamic, I would say. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, on top of that, they do give you a charging station for a car adapter. This is a car adapter, which is rare because I've never seen actual charger for a phone a system. But it makes it's unique area because I see that a lot of truck drivers actually use this to answer phone calls. So this actually syncs up with your phone. It's also too. On top of it, I see people driving around on these kind of systems because they're constantly on the phone for directions or instructions. So it makes sense to have something like this. So let's continue. All right, if you guys can see the button, there's a parrot in here. There's a power button, and there's a volume plus and minus, and of course there's charging stations right underneath of it. Now this feature here, you could feel it. You could actually hear it moving. Not that bad. So let's go ahead and test this out. Now, stretching it out, there's only one way of stretching out. You're gonna have to remove this. And then there's this is one way, so you could actually stretch it out to your head, especially if you have a big head like me. Um, it's a little strong. This is gonna, it doesn't feel very comfortable here part. Maybe it's because I gotta remove the plastic. The foam itself right here on this part of it, if you guys let me, on the foam itself on this part right here, it's a little strong. It's a little stiff. In If you have hair, which I don't have hair, I could see why it could be comfortable. But this microphone is movable left and right. We're gonna see if we can sync it up with a system and talk on it and do a test with a Zoom call and see how well it works. But overall, it feels a little stiff, too strong. I think it's not meant for big heads like this. And if you have hair, a set of hair, it's gonna stretch out. Maybe you have to stretch it out a little bit more, but you guys can see. Then you pick it up away from your face. So I'm not sure if this is gonna work out, but we're gonna take a look at it and see how well it works, and we're gonna put some music around it and some people talking and see how well it works in an environment. So let's go ahead and test it out. All right, we're gonna test the microphone here, and the level's a little too high, but we're gonna lower it down, see if we could get this going. So, but so far, It seems like everything's going good. I'm trying to see if I could get the background. If you guys notice, there's a little gap in here on this end, right here. And it's because of my glasses. So when you're wearing glasses, you're gonna have to shorten this up a little bit more. And that's pretty much what you can do. But then you leave a gap. If you guys notice the gap, it's right there. I can't even touch it. Oh, it's right here, this gap. It's because of my glasses. So this is not very good with people with glasses, just to let you know. Look at that. This, I can't, it hurts if I do that too much. So we're using the microphone as it is, and we're going to put audio in the background to see if we could get some people in the background, like some noise in the background. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I got a audio in the background, which I'm playing my phone, and it's pretty loud. It's like a crowd, a lot of people. And you could hear me, and I think it is canceling perfectly. I'm put it right next to me, so you can hear it when I put it right next to me. But it's like right here. It's an audio crowd, and I don't see any movement. Only when I'm talking. It seems like it's working very well. It's canceling all that stuff. So let's go ahead and stop the audio here. So it seems like it's working very well. And so far, I like what I'm looking at. So, but the only thing is like for people with glasses, you can have some issues here and there. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we're out.